Welcome back, my sweet friends. My name is Emmy. My husband Paul is behind the camera, and this is our channel, Frugal Money Saver. We basically show you how to live a more abundant life, spending less money. We are an early retirement, debt-free, mortgage-free couple living in the state of New York. And today's video, we hope, is totally uplifting and encouraging to you. We're going to be talking a little bit about how we live below our means, what it means to live below our means, and then we're going to show you a bunch of different things we do to stay below our means. We're just like everybody else. We want to buy things. We want to go places. So how do we do that while staying below our means? We're going to show you exactly that. So I hope this video finds you well. We're so glad that you have stopped by to join us. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Come on in and be part of our family. So let's get right into this. What is living below your means mean? What does that mean exactly? What that means is you're spending less money than you're taking in every month. And that's basically it. Less money is going out than what is coming in by income. And the benefit of living that way is beyond measure. You have less worry, you have less debt, you have less items, and you basically just have a fuller life. And Paul and I actually have achieved living below our means, and we encourage you in each and every video to do exactly that. To cut back your spending on non-essential purchases so you're able to put money away and to use money for things that you think are important. And I am going to show you a bunch of different ways that Paul and I do that on a regular basis. I'm going to show you a bunch of different clips, and we're going to touch upon mindful spending, being aware of the extra money we have and where's it going. Once our budget and our necessary expenditures are paid, do we have any money left over? And if so, what are we doing with that money? And how can we make that money stretch even further? So the first thing I want to talk about is how we have switched buying gifts with our immediate family for experiences. Now, I have a brother, a sister-in-law, and a niece that we spend a lot of time with. If we were to buy gifts for them, celebrate every occasion, it would get expensive, there's no doubt. So we decided a long time ago, no gifts, and we share experiences together. Now, our big experience that we do once a year is something called the Great Jack-O-Lantern Blaze. And what it is it's this wonderful walk-through experience where a local historical site transforms their grounds into a pumpkin wonderland. I am not kidding. I'm going to show you a little clip, just about a minute, of what we actually saw. There are thousands upon thousands figures created with carved pumpkins. There are lights. It's just spectacular. We do this every year. We didn't get to do it last year because of what was going on, but this year we were right back. We pay our own tickets. Everybody pays their own ticket, so it doesn't cost anybody anything extra. We get to spend the time together and just have a great memory to look back on year after year. So take a peek at this clip and see how amazing this was and how much fun we had. That was just such a small glimpse of what we got to do. That's what I talk about when I say experience over material things. We could have taken that money we spent on a ticket and bought them something that they probably would never use or maybe didn't even want, but instead we shared each other's company, minimal cost to walk through this beautiful, beautiful event. And now that's priceless to us. Now the next clip I'm going to show you is a small loss leader haul that we did. I went through all my digital coupons. I looked at what Acme had for loss leaders, you know, those sales that pull you in at the beginning of the week. We went and we bought 4 items, and wait till you see what we paid for these 4 items. Here you go. You know how I feel about loss leaders, the specials that the store offers to pull you in. And I am just going to keep encouraging you to check your flyers of the local supermarkets for these loss leaders. We got at Acme 1 Colgate 4-ounce. I got 2 pounds of sweet butter, and I got 4 pounds of cane sugar. How much did I pay? The sugar was $2.79, and we took away $1.80 because it was on sale for only 99 cents for the 4 pounds. I grabbed it. The butter was $7.98 normally for 2 of them. They were on sale, I believe it was $2.38, so it took $2.98 off and another 24 cents. So I got the 2 pounds for $4.76. Now I want you to look at this. Colgate toothpaste was $2.29. Minus $1.29, the toothpaste was on sale for $1. The manufacturer digital coupon on my Acme site was $2. They deducted $1 for me to buy that Colgate toothpaste. Yep, they paid me $1 to buy it. In layman's terms, the toothpaste was $1 and they gave me a $2 off coupon. My total price was $4.83. I saved $8.31. When I talk about stocking up, when I talk about putting food away, this is exactly what I mean. I hope this was encouraging. Please check your digital coupons carefully. You could come away with some great savings. $4 and change. 2 pounds of butter, 4 pounds of sugar, and a tube of toothpaste. It does take a little bit of work to find these deals, but they are there. And I want to encourage you. Those are all things we use. So I saved $8. In my mind, that $8 I can use on something else now because I would have needed butter, I would have needed sugar, and I would have needed toothpaste. It's going all in the pantry as surplus at a great, great price. Now that $8 has kept us below our means again. Are you seeing a pattern here? I hope so. I hope this is just sparking your imagination on things that you can do to save some money. Another way that we have saved money recently, our house was built in 1942, I think. And there are lots of little outbuildings on our property. I know, right? It's like, why? But there was a shed here and a garden shed there. And it was like a small, I don't even know, garage, whatever. Couldn't even fit a car in it. In our town, the variance is if you knock these buildings down and you ever want to rebuild them, we would have to go get a new variance permit. Meaning you'd have to go to the town, pay money, have them come out, see if you can build it here, where is it, why do you need it, etc. So basically we leave these buildings up and we're grandfathered in with these buildings, which means that they are allowed because when we bought the house, they were standing. Again, some of them were just little foundations. So what we do slowly but surely is building these little outbuildings up. And I want to show you what Paul is doing. We have one shed that is complete. And then off to the side of that shed is cinder blocks where it started to be built halfway through. I'm going to show you now what Paul did with the old decking off our deck to recreate a brand new shed for us. Take a look at this.
Okay, remember all that wood that I had left over from my deck where I changed the deck boards. Well, after I cut out the rod, a lot of it was in good shape. I have several buildings on the property that are missing roofs and walls and whatnot, and I decided to rebuild this shed using the wood from the deck. As you see, I couldn't do the roof yet, but I got the rafters in place. I built this wall. The two windows came out of an abandoned building that was being torn down. I asked if I could have them. They said yes. So those I'll have to paint and of course clean. But there you go. So all that old wood that I used looks pretty good. So there it is. Recycle, repurpose.
That wood, if we had to get rid of it, we would have had to pay somebody to come here and take it away. And he's like, I'm going to rebuild the side shed. I'm like, yes. And now you can see he framed it. We're going to put a roof on it, and we're going to have a whole nother section. It's actually going to be a gardening shed, he said. Am I correct?
Yeah, the planters, the rakes and shovels, the wheelbarrow, all that kind of stuff will go in there.
So total blessing, reusing what we have, saving a ton of money, and also increasing the value of our home along the way. So another great way to stay below your means. Now the last one is a little trip to Goodwill. I literally needed a fall coat, and all I really have is a heavy winter coat, like with the fur around the hood, like a really winter January, February coat. So I've been looking and I couldn't find anything at the local stores, and they were expensive, and you know me, I don't want to pay extra for something I don't have to. So patience was a virtue in this case. We decluttered some items and we brought them to Goodwill. So I said, let me just check their coat section for something that I could get me through the fall and the spring, but that would still look new, look nice, and be presentable. Lo and behold, oh my goodness, take a peek at what I found. I'm upstairs in the guest bedroom. This is where one of my drying racks is. And I wanted to show you this coat. Oh, I am so happy. You have no idea. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. It's like brand new. It's got the belt. It's got 2 pockets. It was my size. It's got the detachable hood, which I like. The back is cinched a little bit, which is always a flattering fit. It is so lovely. The inside is lined. Check the label, and it was machine washable, which I always check for. Threw it in the washing machine. It came out beautiful. I looked up this brand, this Details International. It does come from Kohl's. So it was a total win for $10. And it is very, very flattering on with a pair of jeans and boots. Really look nice. And I desperately needed a cool weather coat. Not a full-on winter coat, but like an autumn and spring. And this will be perfect. That coat looks so nice on. Honestly, I'm sure you'll see a picture of me sometime with it. It was just perfect. What a blessing. $10. I couldn't have found it anywhere in a store for that. Again, I'm taking someone's used item that they've been kind enough to donate, and I'm able to have what looks like a brand new coat. Economical, staying way below our clothing budget on that. It was just an absolute blessing. So I hope this video just showed you just a couple of ways how we spend every day looking for ways to live below our means, to cut back here, cut back there, reuse what we can, share experiences instead of more items in our home. It's just such a delightful way to live. I can't think of any other word. What living below your means really entails is living debt-free. Being able to find the items you really need, prioritizing those items, and then going forward with that. That impulse of having to buy now kind of takes the back burner. It's not so I need it now. It's like I'm going to wait. And will a better price come along? guarantee you it will. With a little bit of homework, a little bit of patience, you will be rewarded. So I hope this video blessed you. I hoped it encouraged you to just look for ways to save in the everyday. I want to thank you again for spending this time with us. We love to do these videos with you. I ask that you would please give this a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and by all means, please leave us a comment in ways that you live below your means. How do you live below your means? In what areas do you focus cutting back on? Because I think we can all share with each other and encourage each other. It's so important. Remember our frugal huddle. We're all in it with our hands together. Break. Now go out and do what we need to do to save money. Thank you again. Stay tuned. Dixie is making an appearance. It will be your daily cuteness factor, I guarantee. Please stay well. Be safe. We love you so much. We appreciate you so much. And above all, we wish you blessings. Until our next video, bye-bye. Dixie looks just like a puppy. She's taken over Mommy's blanket, and she has taken over Daddy's blanket. Look at that face. Does that look like a puppy?